What's up, everybody? My name is Jodabeni, and I'm an electrical engineer. And students are getting frustrated by AI usage. There's some students that love it, and there's some students who feel that they are being cheated because others are using ChatGPT.
Artificial intelligence is making its way into every aspect of life, from work, entertainment, even school. At Princeton High in New Jersey, it's a hot topic of discussion.
There's like this fear of like a false positive or like someone flagging your work as AI.
At this school, all students have some access to artificial intelligence.
Sometimes AI can tell you what you want to hear, not necessarily what is true. I think it can.
The first kid mentioned how you may write a paper and you're afraid that the teacher might think you're using AI, because a lot of people don't realize it, but if you've ever used Word and you've typed anything, you had an error or anything like that, and you right-clicked the little red line and you fixed it, that was the help of AI. Artificial intelligence has been helping us over time, but a lot of time people just didn't realize it was AI. Whenever you wrote a sentence and the whole sentence is all types of messed up, and Word doc will tell you, hey, maybe you should rephrase this, right? At the time, they didn't train Word documents to be able to rewrite it for you and give you different options. But now with ChatGPT, Grok AI, you're able to get those answers. Now, if you did not use AI helper and you did use the Word document autocorrect here and there, sometimes Word will give you write a compound word that needs a dash and you didn't include it, Word will include it. Now, if you copied and pasted that whole written statement, whatever you wrote, and put it in an AI detector, it will detect that, hey, you used AI for this sentence, even though we've been using it all along.
It can be very positive for certain things, but also very negative for others.
It's not helpful when students just use it to directly cheat.
So if you've been watching and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you're enjoying it, hit the like button, and let's keep going.
These students say there are positives.
Are you saying you use AI like as a study buddy?
Yes, exactly. I can refine my questions with its help to find exactly what I'm looking for.
But also negatives.
I don't think it's great when we're given an essay, that student uses AI for the whole essay. I don't. See, that's not fair. That's not right.
So till today, there's still people who will cheat their way into essay writing by including the whole way. I'm a strong believer of create your thing or whatever it may be, and have AI help you fix your grammar mistakes or whatever else it may be. Otherwise, you look goofy and you don't really benefit from it, and it's not truly your idea. I would prefer somebody create their own ideas, write it out, and have ChatGPT fix his grammar. People are paying thousands of dollars for college. That is not where you want to fail. So you're going to maximize whatever you can do to pass. This school they're going to probably looks like it's not a public school, and their parents are probably paying a lot of money for them to be there. And if my parents are paying $45,000 a year for me to go to this private school, I guarantee you, if there's a way I can get a 100 or an A at least, it's gonna happen. So that's where AI is at right now. Are you going to risk your entire career as a student, risk getting a C when you could just use AI to get an A? So this is what people are dealing with right now, right? But obviously those who rely on AI 100% of the time are going to have a harder time when they finish their school because they didn't really learn anything. And this is where schools have to do their part and make exams and tests harder, in the sense where it makes it harder for AI to be used. Have the tests in person, have the writings done in person, give a time limit, instead of giving people time to go home and let them do all their research and come down and sit down and just write the paper.
A recent Pew Research survey found 26% of teenagers said they use ChatGPT for schoolwork, double the rate in 2023. Now, more programs are being used to catch students who cheat on their schoolwork, but that's causing more anxiety. AI detection tools mistook human writing for AI writing 6.8% of the time. Students now complaining they're under more pressure to prove they didn't cheat.
Teachers sometimes make them rewrite it in front of their eyes. It's such a gray area.
Last year, the Princeton public school system banned ChatGPT and established guidelines on how to use other generative AI tools to maximize benefits over drawbacks.
Benefits to using AI.
English teacher Douglas Lewandowski says his solution is to never use AI, and he encourages his students to do the same.
So here's the thing. They're encouraging, I think they said this is Princeton University. Yeah. Oh, Princeton High School. So this professor is telling the kids, hey, try your best not to use AI. But the problem is, using AI, you can close a lot of educational gaps if you use it correctly. Instead of taking a tool away from children, teach them how to use the tool properly. It's just like when the calculator first came out. Before calculators became a thing, every company, every bank had thousands of workers working in the back doing hand calculations to make sure the bank was sustainable. Once the calculator came out, those who knew how to use a calculator effectively stayed. Those who didn't got kicked out. And don't prohibit people from using the tool. Teach them how to use the tool effectively. Because in the next 5 years, a lot of English professors, I don't know if they're still gonna have their job because AI is going to be taking care of most of the English writing portions. Especially when you get to the higher level, in college level, AI can do that very, very easy. Most people aren't going to go to school to learn how to use English because they just know, hey, I have my pocket GPT that can write me an essay if I need it. So this is the gray area we're getting into. Certain things will no longer be needed in the school coursework because we have tools that can auto write it. We have calculators, but they still teach us math in school. And even then, they teach us in school that people will never use again. There's some Pythagorean theorem. I guarantee you more than 95% of people who learn that probably will never use in their life. So that needs to be fixed.
Isn't beneficial in education, at least not yet.
The American Federation of Teachers joined forces with several tech companies, spending $23 million to train teachers like these in New York City on best AI practices for schools.
It's a thought partner in our journey of educating students and ensuring that also students are aware that it's not a replacement of their learning.
The critical question now facing students, when can they use AI and how do they use it?
Are you all for AI?
I'm all for AI being used with restrictions so that students can get the critical thinking skills that they need to succeed in life.
I don't think we're at a point in AI to determine whether it's fair, unfair, good, or bad. It's both.
I think there needs to be lectures, classes that teach students how to utilize AI. Because the way AI is going, there's a lot of benefits in it than harm. But if you can teach them correctly and also provide tests and exams that can effectively prove that somebody learned something, I think that would be the best thing. Because whenever there's certain exams, if you go old school way, hey, standing in front of the class, say your speech, boom. Hey, there's just different ways to avoid being a ChatGPT being used by the young adults who are growing up. So what do you think about this? Do you think AI is a danger to the educational of the youth? Or can AI be used to enhance? Because 100% for my college work, after I give my PowerPoint notes, I'll give it to AI and I'll be like, hey, ask me, make test questions for me. And then I'll study those. And then that helps me prepare for exams. So on that note, let me know what you think and I'll see you guys in the next video. Jodabeni is out.